What's up, guys? Hopefully you're all hanging in there. Unfortunately, this situation looks like it's gonna continue for another couple of weeks, so still looking for ways for you guys to continue to train at home, whether solo drills or with a partner. So today we're gonna look at a little cartwheel concept. We're gonna apply that in a passing perspective, but again, more importantly, we wanna embrace just the concept of doing a cartwheel and being able to apply it to a number of other contexts, whether that be negating sweeps when your partner has hooks and you're being elevated, preventing balloon sweeps, and also helping to prevent or negate a lot of takedowns by kind of cartwheeling out when your partner is looking to take you down and prevent an easy 2 points, okay? So we're gonna apply some just solo cartwheels, just break down fundamentally how to perform a cartwheel, and then we'll apply it with a partner in a more practical application, okay? In the academy, I have our guys do cartwheels a lot. So if you talk to any of them, they're all pretty comfortable doing that. Looking at you specifically, Chris Bova. So real quick, fundamentally, how do we cartwheel? So real quick, anytime we do a cartwheel, whatever hand you're most comfortable with or whatever direction you're most comfortable cartwheeling, that's what we want to obviously do that first. We're going to do both, but definitely try to really get good at your dominant side. So for me, it's more comfortable to cartwheel with my right hand down first. So whatever hand we put to the mat first, we're gonna step with that same leg, all right? I don't wanna step with the opposite leg because it gets a little bit awkward. So I'm gonna put my right hand down, I'm gonna step with my right foot. When I put my hand to the mat, I'm gonna act like I'm holding a tray, and I'm acting like I'm gonna dump this to the mat. So that way, my fingers are gonna be pointed towards my toes, okay? Meaning I don't want my fingers out, because then as I kick over, I start to jam my wrist and almost kind of like wrist lock myself as I'm trying to kick over top. So, right foot steps, right hand comes to the mat. I'm not planting my hand far away from my foot. I don't want to overextend myself and generate all this space for me to have to travel when I kick my feet over. So when I step, my hand goes very close to my foot, my toes, or excuse me, my fingers are pointed towards me. Opposite hand is just gonna reach right over top. We're gonna put that to the mat just beyond my initial hand, and we're gonna kick over top. Rather simple stuff. Same thing, if we do the opposite side, now I'm gonna plant with my left hand, so I'm gonna step with my right foot, or excuse me, my left foot, fingers towards my toes, hand goes close to my foot, opposite hand is gonna plant to the mat just beyond there, and we kick over top. So once you've done that a lot and you're very comfortable with that cartwheeling motion, we want to convert that to more of a round-off situation, which is going to be a more practical application from a jiu-jitsu perspective, okay? So everything will start out just the same. When we do a round-off, what we do is in mid-air, we're going to turn our body so that we're then facing the same direction that we started from. So as a reference, I'm facing this far corner. As I round off, when I come down, I should land feet together facing the direction that I came from. So everything sets up just the same. We'll go right hand. So I'm stepping with my right foot, hand to the mat. I'm gonna kick over. As I kick over, my feet come together and I'm landing facing the direction that I came from. Same thing opposite side. This time, left hand's gonna go down, so I step with my left foot, fingers towards my toes. I step over. As I come down, I turn so that my feet are facing the direction that I came in, okay? Again, get comfortable with your cartwheels, get comfortable with your round-offs, and then we're gonna apply that to actually cartwheeling over top of an object. So if you're at home, get creative, ottoman, whatever you have. I'm gonna use my heavy bag here out of convenience. So everything's gonna be exactly the same. We're gonna go right hand, so again, stepping forward with my right foot. My hand is gonna go down just in front of the bag. Opposite hand, I'm gonna put to the bag itself. And then we're just gonna kick over top, round off out, so I'm facing the same direction I'm coming from. So we step, hand to the mat, other hand to the bag, kick over top, round off, ready to close the distance. Same thing, if I go left hand, I'm gonna step forward with my left foot, left hand goes to the mat, right hand to the bag, kick over. And again, ready to close the distance. So you got comfortable with your cartwheels, you're comfortable with your round-offs by yourself, and now you're comfortable doing that over an object. Now we can bring our partner in, and before we actually cartwheel over like our sit-up or our butterfly guard, we're going to do that from the turtle position. There's an inherent risk as I'm cartwheeling over my partner, so until I'm comfortable, I don't want to do anything that might, injure her head or neck. So we're going to start off from the turtle position so we can prevent that from happening. So my partner's going to be turtled up. So again, we'll go right hand first. So my right hand is going to go to the mat. I'm going to go plant that right next to her hip. My opposite hand then, I'm just going to put on her back. Doesn't necessarily matter where, just wherever is kind of comfortable. I'm basically just doing that to frame as I kick over top and execute my round off. So step with my right foot, right hand's going to go to the mat, left hand's going to go to her back as we kick over. And ready to close the distance. Same thing, opposite leg. So this time, left hand's to the mat, stepping forward with my left foot, right hand's going to go to her back as we kick over. And again, we're ready to close the distance. So, once you've gotten comfortable with that, then my partner's going to kind of be playing a sit-up or a butterfly guard. This is, again, probably the more practical application for this when we're executing our passes. So the way we're going to start out, she's playing butterfly guard. So, I'm going to put my hand just in front of her, same side ankle. So, my right hand's going to the mat. I'm going to put my hand right in front of her left ankle. There are other situations where we might be able to go in between the legs, sometimes even, especially if they have the gi on, actually gripping or grabbing the knee here to keep it simple, keep it fundamental. Right hand just in front of her left ankle. If I were to switch, my left hand goes to the mat, I'm going in front of her right ankle. My opposite hand is going to go, I'm just going to reach over and just kind of frame my hand right on her opposite shoulder. And then we're going to kick over top. My partner, especially in the beginning, just keep your head tucked. Don't keep your chin up. Keep your head down, okay? So when we execute our pass, step with my right foot. Right hand goes to the mat. Left hand over top. And we kick over. And we round off. And right away, we're going to look to close the distance. The details from there, we'll go over when we get to the academy. Today, we're just kind of embracing the concept of doing the cartwheel itself. So again, my partner's in butterfly guard. Again, stepping with my right foot. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the shoulder, kicking over top. And again, looking to close the distance at that point. So once you're very comfortable with that, you're good with your cartwheels, your round offs, you've gone over an object in your house, and now you're done the turtle position with your partner in the sit-up guard. Now we're going to kind of turn that into a drill, okay? So I'm going to execute the pass, cartwheel, my partner's going to roll back, and she's going to cross her legs, invert, recover, just like we covered in one of the previous partner drills video. So again, I'm going to pass. Now from here, my partner's going to roll back. Her feet are going to come up. She's going to cross. She's going to unravel. Good. And she's going to scoot back to the center of the room. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to pass. She's going to roll back, come up, recover, and we're back in guard. So guys, again, just be very comfortable first doing your cartwheels and your round offs before you apply it with a partner. If that's all you get to and you're not comfortable even doing that, that's all you're going to focus on until we get back into the academy, the doors open up. Then we can fine tune some of the things we're doing and make sure that we're doing it appropriately and ultimately that we're doing it safely, okay? So guys, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let's keep on training.